Alright, I don't want to bother replacing the battery. This is it. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share. BikeBlogger here. On my way home from work tonight. It's cold. It was actually snowing earlier. Not right now though. Complete stop for the cop. Whew. Yeah, very chilly. And I gotta be careful. It looks dry, but there could be, you know, ice around. Surprisingly, I don't see any, but you gotta watch out for that black ice. Whew. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7:30, I think, on a Wednesday night. Take a left or right here. And really slow down. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Whew. Yep, I'm pretty busy right now, so still trying to crank out videos at a somewhat consistent pace, but other things going on in my life. Busy all of a sudden. This year's getting pretty busy. But still always gonna find time to ride my bike, of course. That's what's so great about bike commuting is no excuses, you know? Oh, bumpy. Always find time to commute until you find time to ride a bike. Whew. This wind is brutal. Brutally cold. So I guess a little update of my other bike. Rode it a couple of videos ago. It's got the fenders and everything. I want to do a complete sort of cleanup on that bike. I want to you know, re-grease the bearings and replace the brake pads, bleed the brakes, disc brakes. I just want to totally clean it up because it's pretty I wonder if that's the same cop car I saw earlier. Left here. Let's see. Can't see him anymore. He might be going around the business, in which case I'll see him a third time. Oh, that'd be funny. Whew. Every time you think winter's over, it comes back to bite you in the... Since I don't have my moto bike, my other single speed, this is a single speed bike by the way, people sometimes ask, a Wabi Lightning with the skinny tires. Which reminds me, I should probably let some air out of the tires. I was gonna do that, but now I'm on the bike, so it's like, I don't want to stop. Because I pumped up my tires this morning, so the pressure is really high right now. This is totally gonna be a video where there's no topic at all. Unless I just make one up. There you go. Which I usually do. I like going this way because it's somewhat quiet and you know, wide open, quiet. But because there's no shelter with buildings or trees or anything, it's pretty windy out here, and wind equals cold. Woo. Wow, it totally looks like it didn't snow at all. We're just in that borderline area, you know, where it's like just below freezing, so you could get some ice. But most of it just dries up. And the ground's looking very dry. I don't think I've really had any true snowy bicycle riding videos this winter. Not my fault, we just haven't had any snow. Huh. I was watching the car. This car came in over there to the left from the main street, and then it went into the Porsche dealership. I don't know why. I think it's closed right now, but they're testing out a new car. Whew. Oh yeah, earlier today to my right, there was some business guy who had a briefcase and is running out to a taxi cab. I think it was a taxi cab. I don't think it was an Uber. Not sure how popular Uber is around where I live. I know the local taxi union or commission, or what do they call it, in the city, just like most other cities, are against ride sharing. I understand, you know. I don't know how much a regular old taxi driver makes a year, but enough to put food on the table, I guess. But never taken an Uber before. I've, you know, carpooled, but I haven't, you know. Back in college, I actually carpooled. Let's go straight. Here comes the car. Yeah, back in college, I carpooled with a couple buddies, and let's go straight. And me and one of my buddies, we lived pretty close to each other, but the other guy, he lived about halfway from where we lived to the college we were going to. And straight here, straight or right. So we basically just got together, and then we took turns driving, and then we picked up the other guy on our way to the college. Whew. Although all three of us, we all had, you know, a parking permit, so it's not like we saved any money there, because it was just on days when, you know, our schedules sort of were in sync. Whew. Go, BikeBlogger, go! Oh my gosh. It must be because of all this wind that the little snow flurries we got just dried up real quick. Because I don't think the ground's that warm. Although it's been pretty warm recently in the upper 60s, but it's like 20 something right now, I think. Whew, that's a big difference. 40 degrees Fahrenheit, that's a big temperature difference. Alright, get in the left turn lane here. Maybe the light will be green by the time we get down there. There it goes. Slow down. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Whew. Yeah, I'm using these bullhorn handlebars, which kind of puts you in an aero position if you really want to be in an aero position. But let's go right. But I think because of how I have my saddle set up, might also just be because the top tube length is not very long. Could do longer, but I'd be hunched over more, reaching further. Could get a longer stem. What I'm getting at is my weight distribution on my bike. I generally have more than half of my weight on my butt. Even though you see me with these, you know, bullhorn handlebars, I'm not a very aero guy. Let's go straight. I don't think maybe I've come this way once. I almost never go down this street though, because I'm actually sort of going out of my way. I need to make a left here. Nothing wrong with that, going out of your way. But, need to get home. Other obligations. Chores to do. Hours to sleep. Do it all over again the next day. Whew. Generally, the roads around where I live aren't that bumpy. You learn the roads real quick as a cyclist. Which ones to avoid and which ones to use in terms of road quality surface. And I would say generally the less traveled road should be the roads that are best quality. So it'd work out real well for a commuter cyclist. But that's not the case. It tends to be that the roads least traveled are the roads most neglected. Whew. So for those following along at home, I'm on Strassener Drive. I don't usually go this way. Mixing it up. Mixing it up. Whew. That's the YMCA to my right, and it's packed. We have some sort of program going on right now. People inside, warm, probably swimming in the pool in February. Oh, the light's green and we're not gonna make it. That's okay. Make a left here. There we go. Whew. On our way home. On our way home. I don't really feel like waiting for a light though. So if we have to, we'll make a right and go back down the hill I'm climbing right now. And then climb back up. Because why not? Oh. Whew. Up. Up. See, this road's nice and smooth. I like this. Oh. Alright, so we can wait for this light or make a right. Battery died on me. We need to replace the battery.